welcome, everyone. Welcome to January 20th, 2021. We have a new president and new vice president in the White House. I watched some of the inauguration, both of the speeches and the swearing in earlier today, this morning. And I'm so proud that I have had the opportunity to see the first female in the White House as vice president, the first African American, Indian American. She checked a whole lot of boxes, is what I say. And I'm glad Biden is in and we are moving into a new era, hopefully as a more unified country. I am so glad to be here with you. Last week, I had a little bit of a breakdown and a fall apart. And that may come, and we have our peaks and our valleys, and I'm on the other side. I want to thank all of you. Those that are on my mailing list already saw my thank you, but I wanted to say here, thank you so much for your support. There were people that called me and emailed me and texted me after last week just to make sure that I was okay. I was highly frustrated, to say the least. But I was able to figure it out. And my friend Wendy sent me something about asking the universal source, asking God, asking all that be to send me a solution that was easy, that was simple. And she gave me a little mantra, something to say. And I said it before I went to sleep that night. And literally the next morning, I get a lot of messages in my sleep, solutions, all that kind of stuff, or the following morning. The answer came very, very simple, very, very easy. It was my Norton security software doing its thing, but not talking quite right to my Mac. So it was causing a lot of problems. So I am grateful that I am here and I am able to share music with you. Now, I did part of this song last week and the sound quality was horrific, but hopefully it will be better today. I am doing Ac-Cent-Tchu-Ate the Positive. And this song was written by none other than Johnny Mercer. And Geraldine Mercer and Harold Arlen. And he recorded it with the Pied Pipers and Paul Weston's orchestra in 1944. Now, Johnny Mercer said that he got the idea from actually going to see a sermon by Father Divine. And he was talking about you've got to accentuate the positive and eliminate the negative. So that's what we're going to do starting tonight is accentuate that positive. You gotta accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In Between. Come on and spread joy up to the maximum, bring gloom down to a minimum, have faith. Or pandemonium is liable to walk upon the scene. To illustrate my last remark, Jonah in the whale, Noah in the ark. What did they do just when everything seemed so dark? They said we gotta accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In Between. No, don't mess with Mr. In Between. Shoo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-yow. Shoo-doo-ba-doo-ya-doo-doo-doo-yow. Shoo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Shoo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. You gotta spread joy up to the maximum, bring gloom down to a minimum, have faith, or pandemonium is liable to walk upon the scene. To illustrate my last remark, Jonah in the whale, Noah on the ark. What did they do just when everything seemed so dark? They said, come on and accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, and don't mess with Mr. In Between. No, don't mess with Mr. In Between. Don't mess with Mr. In Between, because pandemonium is coming. Yes, Wendy. Yes, Wendy. You'll see Wings of the Heart. There's my friend Wendy. She said, love, spontaneous, easy solutions. So glad you got it working. Yes, I am glad to be here. Okay. Hey, Karen, I see you in there. All right. So the next song was a request a while back, and I'm always trying to, no time for in between, Pilar. I hear you. I'm trying to do some themed things. Like this month, my idea for choosing songs was stuff that's talked about motivation, new beginnings, the positivity, and getting the year started off right. So I chose a lot of songs that kind of fit into that narrative. So this next song is a Billie Holiday song. It's, I don't know if you know that Billie Holiday was not only a great song stylist, she was also a songwriter and wrote quite a few tunes that were controversial or got you thinking. She wrote Strange Fruit, which I'll probably sing at some other point in the year. But this one she wrote, and this one was based on her own life. You see, early on in her career, she made a lot of money. And when she started making that money, she shared it with family and friends, namely her mother. Her mother opened up this restaurant, one that happened to serve to a whole lot of musicians, including Ella Fitzgerald. And when Billie Holiday fell on hard times, and you know that the hard times included a drug addiction and other problems. She had a in and out of jail with government issues, tax issues, all types of stuff. When she fell on hard times, she figured she'd helped out a lot of people, so she could go back and ask for support, ask for help. And she did. She asked her mother for help. And her mother turned her down flat. They got into this argument. And just before Billie Holiday turned to leave the room, she screamed out, "God bless the child that's got his own." And it was that inspired this song. So this is God Bless the Child. Them that's got shall get, them that's not shall get, them that's not shall lose. So the Bible says, and it still is news. Mama may have, Papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own. While the strong get more and the weak ones fade, empty pockets don't ever make the grade. Well, Mama may have and Papa may have, but God bless that child that's got her own, that's got her own. When you got money, you got lots of friends. They crowd all around your door. When all the money's gone and spending ends, they don't seem to come around no more. Rich relations give crust of bread and such. You can help yourself, but don't take too much. Mama may have, Papa he may have, but God bless that child that's got his own, that's got his own. Crowding all around your door. When the money's gone and spending ends, they don't seem to come around no more. Rich relations give crust of bread and such. You can help yourself, but don't take too much. Mama may have, Papa may have, but God bless that child that's got her own, that's got her own. Yes, God bless the child that's got his or her own. Love that one by Billie Holiday. Aw. My cousin says, this is all you, my love. Keep getting your own, my inspiration. You're my inspiration too. My sister, my sister. Okay. This next one is probably it's a great song. It's a Hal David and Burt Bacharach song. So I love David and Bacharach, and I want to do a whole showcase of just Bacharach tunes. Yes, yes, yes. So that's coming. But for now, this song was originally performed by Jackie DeShannon in 1965. But then Dionne Warwick got her hands on it. You know, she was the eminent singer of the David and Bacharach songbook. And she had it on her album Here Where There Is Love. And it was released in December of 66. And this song actually is the first backing track that I did when I started making backing tracks back in, when did I start doing that? In May of this year. It's called What the World Needs Now Is Love. And I think it's so appropriate for right now where we are. We need to concentrate on the love because that's what really, really connects us. So I'm going to do this one. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. Lord, we don't need another mountain. There are mountains and hillsides enough to climb. There are oceans and rivers enough to cross, enough to last till the end of time. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. Lord, we don't need another meadow. There are cornfields and wheat fields enough to grow. There are sunbeams and moonbeams enough to shine. Oh, listen, Lord, If you wanna know what the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for each and every one. We need love. Give your love. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. We need love. Open up your heart and give your love. Yes, sweet love, sweet love, sweet love. Yes, what we need is love, sweet love. And the way that we start to move to that path is to give more love. When somebody cuts you off in traffic, give love. I know it can be hard. When someone calls you a name, call you out of your name, give them love. A lot of times, if I get centered, because I say these things, I say them out of my mouth so that I hear them first and I share them with you as well. Because I forget, we all forget that love is what connects us. I'm going to say it again. Love is what connects us. And if we start to respond to anything from the place of love, then the situation changes. No matter what it is, no matter what we're facing. If we ask, what would love do? Where's the love in the situation? Let me find that and grow from there. I've learned that going to that place usually makes life more better. More better. It does. makes everything easier and lighter, and trying to connect through that first is what makes the difference. So I say that again to try to remember just that. Love, love, love. All you need is love. I'm do that next month because February is the month of love and legacy. Those are the things I'm focusing on for February. So this next tune is fun. It's fun. It's one of my favorite songs to hear by Jarreau. I was talking a couple of weeks ago about the music in my house. Jarreau was one of the artists that was played in repetition. And one of my favorite songs, another skipping song. Y'all know I like to skip. One of the skipping songs was this song that was actually written by Jarreau, David Foster, and Jay Graydon. And it was released in 1983. So I'm going to do this one. It's called Mornin. It's when you wake up and hear this one, how could you have a bad day, right? You tell me how you feel. Morning, Mr. Radio. Morning, little Cheerios. Morning, Sister Oreo. Did I tell you that everything is fine? Here in my mind. Morning, Mr. Shoeshine Man, shining bright in white and tan. My baby says he loves me, and need I tell you that everything here is just fine. In my mind. Excuse me if I sing, my heart has found its wings. Searching high and low, and now at last I know. Morning, Mr. Golden Gate. I should walk, but I can't wait. I can't wait to set it straight. I was shaking, but now I am making it fine. Here in my mind, my heart will soar with love that's rare and real. My smiling face will fill every cloud. Then higher still, beyond the blue until I know I can, like any woman, reach out my hand and touch the face of God. Morning, Mr. Radio. Morning, little Cheerios. Morning, Mrs. Oreo. Did I tell you that everything here is fine? Here in my mind, I want you to get up, Oreo. I want you to wake up, Cheerio. Wake up, Mr. Melody. I should have do it's fine here in my mind. Shabba-dabba-dabba, weep, weep, weep. I'm gonna get up tomorrow. I'm gonna get up, Oreo. Yeah. Good morning, I got you. Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Oh, wow. Oh, so again, we have come to the last song for another Bliss Break. Thank you again for showing up and showing out. I really appreciate it. Now I'm going to do this song. I grew up in the late 70s, early 80s. That's when I started those were my formative years, if you will. And I've always had a really eclectic taste in music because I got exposed to a bunch of different things growing up, from funk to soul to jazz to easy listening. Oh, child, please, I can tell you stories about easy listening. But anyway, I have to tell this one thing because I'm thinking about it. Hey, there was a radio station in the DC area. It went by the call letters WGAY because then it was like, it was gay, happy music all the time. And it was all easy listening stuff. And me and my brothers used to go to sleep with that radio on, with that radio station on. And then my godparents, they used to take us on these trips. Like we would go to Virginia Beach to visit my godfather's cousin. And they would have WGAY playing the entire ride. Anytime we went anywhere with them, they would have WGAY playing, and they smoked a whole lot, so much so that there was like the the cigarette smoke was like ghosts. So we had like these ghosts flying around in the car and the WGAY, like nice, bossas and all types of stuff kind of going on, mellow music. So I had that, and then I really became, there was another radio station called Q107, and it had a whole mix of like contemporary rock and funk and R&B. It was a really good mix of stuff. And one of the people that I came aware of through Q107 was Steve Winwood. I became aware of a lot of yacht rock and a whole lot of blue-eyed soul listening to Q107. And this song I didn't realize until I picked it to actually sing it for a church service, that it has a Motown connection because it was kind of pulled from the Holland Dozier Holland's theme, like the way that they wrote and all that kind of stuff. I think there was one song in particular that it kind of mimicked in terms of the melody. But this was written by Steve Winwood, Will Jennings, and later added as songwriters Holland Dozier Holland. And it is called Roll With It. And I want to close with it tonight because when things get too much, when it gets too crazy, all you got to do is just roll with it. Just roll with it. Remember that. When things get too much, just roll with it for a minute. All right, so I'm going to close with Roll With It by Steve Winwood. When life is too much, roll with it, baby. Don't stop and lose touch. Oh no, baby. Hard times knocking at your door. I'll tell them you ain't there no more. Get on through it. Roll with that, baby. Luck will come and then slip away. You gotta move and bring it back to stay. You just roll with it, baby. Come on and just roll with it, baby. You and me just roll with it, baby. Hang on and just roll with it, baby. The way that you move is as good as money. I swear by the stars above, sweet as honey. People think that you're down and out. You show 'em what it's all about. You can make it, roll with it, baby. When this world turns its back on you, hang on in and do that thing you do and just roll with it, baby. Come on and just roll with it, baby. You and me, roll with it, baby. Hang on and just roll with it, baby. Hey, yeah. Now you'll get there by day, rolling, baby. You'll hear the music and the play, roll it, baby. Now you can do it, roll with it, baby. Then you'll see life will be nice. It's just a step to paradise. Come on and roll with it, baby. Come on and just roll with it, baby. You and me, roll with it, baby. Hang on and just roll with it, baby. Hey, 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 roll with it, baby. Roll with it, baby. Roll with it, baby. Come on and just roll with it, baby. Hey, hey, yeah. I want you to roll with it. You see my little choreography? Roll with it, baby. Come on and just roll with it, baby. All right, roll with it. Roll with it. Accentuate the positive. Give love. Have a good morning. God bless the child that's got his own, and roll with it. Thank you again so much for continuing to show up here each week. And hopefully you get an inspiration of bliss and you go and give your bliss to the world. I want to inspire you to create more bliss. You're a bliss maker just like I am. So come on, let's generate the bliss in the world. Hashtag bring on the bliss. So thank you again. I will see you next week, January 27th at 7 p.m. Thank you so much. Much bliss to you. I will be in the chat box for the next few minutes. And thank you again.